Morris Williamson here, and on tonight's episode of Reviewing Cinema with the old drunken bastard, we're gonna be looking at the movie Nun. Now, you see, I almost forgot what movie we were looking at because I've been drinking, as usual, the old Guinness. But I must say now, people, The Nun is a goddamn good movie, and it scared the shit out of me, you know what I'm saying? I took my old lady to the movie theater instead of the kids this time, naturally, even though I like to show my kids the damn horror movies so they get all that scare shit and nightmares out of their system at an early age. That's being the smart parent. I'll have another video on that later. And by the way, my kids are... You know, they love the fucking horror movies. They love the gore and they love the guts, nudity and whatever. If that makes me a bad damn parent, then so be it. But this time I took my old lady to see The Nun. And it was so goddamn scary, folks, that it took the wrinkles out of my nutsack, alright? It took the goddamn wrinkles out of my nutsack and faded me butt hairs, alright? That's how scary it was. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was so damn scary. You know, there was jump scares in the movie. There was even blokes in the audience that were shouting and screaming. I'm like, you ought to be kidding me.
Ah! Gotcha.
You know, I don't get scared for nothing. You know, I've been watching horror movies all my life. I'm a horror movie buff. Since I can't even remember, I was watching horror movies with my pop. You know, I'm not scared, but this one had some good jump scares. It had an excellent scene at the end, actually, you know, where there's a bunch of dead nuns with bags over their heads and their heads are cracking and stuff and looking at the people walking by. I thought that was really scary, you know, and it got my old lady. I don't even know why I brought my old lady to the movie, because she didn't even watch the damn movie. Half the time she's like covering her damn eyes or grabbing my hand so tight that she's cutting it, you know. I'm like, Jesus Christ, why did I even bring you, you know? I should have brought the kids. They would have had more, you know, testicular fortitude to hold up to this movie. But what she saw of it, she said it was a pretty damn good movie, you know, and she didn't sleep all damn night, which pissed me off. It's a good movie, you know. The movie starts where they're in this abbey in Romania and one of the nuns commits suicide, you know. She jumps out of the damn building because there's a bastard scary ass nun that's after her, you know. And this woman's scary as shit. Her eyes are all glowing and she's evil and she's got teeth and whatnot. So there's this bloke that goes over to the abbey and he finds out, you know, this woman is hanging from her neck in broad daylight. There's buzzards, you know, and crows and shit pecking at her skull and her face. And they did a great job, you know, on the makeup in this movie. And all of a sudden the fucking nun falls down, you know, and boom, right, it just explodes. And that was the opening part of the movie. And then you have this nun who's played by, I can't even think of her name.
It's Taissa for
Oh yeah, that's it. She, you know, she's from the American Horror Story, and she it's not a nun yet, but because she hasn't taken her vows, or whatever the hell that means. Now, I'm not a very religious man. In fact, I'm not religious at all. I worship the devil, you know, and I drink tons of beer, and, you know, I don't follow any of the commandments at all. I never followed any of the 10 commandments. I can't even tell you which, you know, what the hell they are. I think one of them's like, thou shalt not drink beer or something. I already broke that one. But besides the religion, you know, this lady wants to be a nun, and then she goes into this abbey with this priest who's trying to make a nun, who's also trying to figure out what the hell happened to this nun who committed suicide. So they go in and, you know, strange shit starts happening to them, and it's scary as shit, you know, they're getting buried alive, they're getting chased around by demons and snakes. And this nun bitch is after him, and the one that wants to try to be a nun is trying to pray, you know, and she can't even pray without somebody jumping at her and trying to kill that bitch, you know. So it's pretty damn scary. The ending, you know, they find this goblet or whatever you call it, or the blood of cross, you know, the blood of Jesus Christ. And at the end, you know, she breaks open the blood and puts it in her mouth as this nun's trying to drown her, you know. And then she spits the damn Jesus Cross blood, you know, right in her face. And the bad nun, you know, disintegrates and turns into shit. You know, but at the end they leave a cliffhanger, you know, the guy on the cliff, you know, like, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna fall? Is he gonna fall to his death? Is he gonna drink a beer and save his life, you know? They leave a nice little cliffhanger that she possessed the other bloke that found the dead nun in the first place. She possessed that son of a bitch. And then, you know, they leave you like, is the nun in that bloke now? You know, you don't even know. So I'm thinking there's gonna be a nun too. You know what I'm saying? They should make a priest to balance it out. Like the evil priest or something. You know, but there's gonna be a nun too, and I probably would watch it. You know, out of 5 stars, I give the nun 4. Alright, and that's being generous. I love the movie. I thought it was great to the end. There's plenty of action. I would have gave it a 5, but the only reason I didn't give it a 5 is because I wanted it to be a little bit longer. The movie was about an hour and a half, but it could have been a little bit longer, in my opinion. That's how much I liked it, and normally I don't like anything, but that movie was good. I recommend you take your old lady out, you know, and have a clench in your arm the whole damn movie. If you want to get lucky that night, you know, the first date would be perfect. And watch The Nun, folks. It's a great movie. I'll give it a 4 out of 5, and it was very close to being a 5. I got to be honest with you. And that's all I got to say about The Nun here on Reviewing Cinema with the old drunken bastard here. Thanks for watching.